Hi, good morning, everyone. Hello, dear students. I miss you a lot. But we are always together and we are making the best of this opportunity. So, I've had a few requests from you for the alternative nostril breathing practice, and it's something that, particularly at this time, is really wonderful to use. It's also something that I highly encourage you to have relatives and friends to try because for me at the moment I'm using it also to assess my breath, the quality of my breath, and also a little bit my anxiety. No matter how many years of yoga we do, we also suffer in these moments. um, and I find myself feeling that my breath and the situation outside is overtaking what I feel within myself, meaning that I lose a sense of what intuitively makes sense to me right now. There's a lot of what we feel we should be doing, and this often can take away from this internal sense of what makes most sense for you actually to be doing right now. So, this breathing practice um, is something that I use every day since I learned from Shraji, our dear teacher, and I use it before my yoga practice in the mornings. You can also use it after your yoga practice, and it's also something that I use before going to sleep if I know that my mind is really racing or I feel it slightly panicked or anxious, or I'm just not really feeling close to my inner self. So it's a practice that everybody can do, like yoga. Young children might find it challenging to sit still to begin with, but you can also just encourage them through your own practice to have them to sit with you. Doesn't take a long time at all, which is what's so great, but the benefits is enormous. So it's a simple thing, but done daily. Right now, I'm using it as a daily practice to also help me assess how I'm feeling. Um, and why is this breath so amazing? And what can it do for us in the moment? So when we actually breathe through one nostril more focused than the other, and we also focus on the inhale and the exhale, ultimately what we're doing is trying to bring harmony back to the body, the internal body, but also this simple breath collectively balances all the internal systems. It's that powerful, the breath. The mind is taking in information, the body is reacting to this, and sometimes it's very difficult to understand what internally makes most sense for you and how to find inner calm and comfort that your body intuitively can give to you if you just let it. And this is where the breath comes in. It's incredibly simple. It also doesn't take a long length of time, which is also nice. Even though we do have lots of time at the moment, it's also something that you can apply whenever you feel it necessary throughout the day for you. So it's a practice that you do with your right hand, and the middle and the index finger, for this moment, you turn them inwards, okay? Because they are the most, they can give the most pressure, and in this moment, we don't want that. So they can fold in, and the ring finger and the little finger would come to the left nostril, and your thumb comes to the right. Okay? The left hand itself can be wherever makes most sense for you. It can be on your knee like this or upwards. It can be in a mudra. It can be in the lap. It can be behind your back. Behind the back is nice because it also makes you lift the chest a little bit. So you might breathe a little bit deeper if you do like this. You can also do it seated on the floor, on a chair. Just try not to do it with your legs crossed or in a position where one side is going to be dominant than the other. Because what this breath does is it balances literally from the smallest part of your body out. So it has a rippling effect. And also, it balances both sides of the body and also the brain. So, what is important in this instance is we will do 5 rounds of inhale, exhale, and then we will go to the other side. I'll lead you through it all. And in this moment, we want to bring equal quality to both inhale and exhale, and equal quantity, meaning the length of each breath. There are some practices that you can lengthen one or the other, but for today, this is where we will start. So why is this important? Is the inhale is the stimulatory breath. So this brings this sense of arousal, of awareness, attention. You are attuned, okay? You're concentrated and focused. And this we do still want in this time of panic slightly, because you want the body to still be aware. You want it to still be alert, but we don't want it to be hyper aroused, which is what might be happening in some cases. The exhale, on the other hand, is the breath that relaxes us. So you might find that your exhale feels more therapeutic right now, which is fine. And eventually you might wish in your practice to give more length to the exhales. This can be something to do later on. For today, we will just balance the two. Because what we want is to bring this harmony back inside the body. And this will, from the breath, give you this greater sense of a collective union between the body and the mind. And for me, at this moment, this is what is making sense. So I will use for mine my On God blend. And I use it like I put a little bit on the palm, on the fingertips. Then I rub the hands together. I also rub like this in the middle, so it goes really into the fingertips. And we'll start together. So place your left hand where you wish. You can also choose if you wish to do this with or without sound. I personally use sound because I like to hear that going on. Also, when you use a slight sound in the base of the throat, this actually keeps the respiratory, the windpipe and the breath going down. Okay, it keeps it open. But also, when it is in this way open, it enables the air that goes through to always go through at a very steady pace, rather than it just being one gone. When you breathe with a little bit of sound, it ensures that the windpipe is always open and you're breathing very, very gently. Inhale and exhale. You choose what makes most sense for you, meaning that you feel the most comfortable in this breath. Importantly also, is don't try to force the length of the breath. Today we will do it together, but hopefully you will keep going on alone. So don't feel that you have to breathe fully into the end and exhale fully to the end of the exhale, where you get kind of grasping and you also start to panic a little bit with the breath, thinking that you have to extend it longer. So just breathe where it's comfortable for you. What I like to do is visualize a figure of 8, upside down like infinity, turned over. So you are inhaling like this, exhaling. Okay, there's a sense of inhale, exhale. Okay, inhale, exhale. Meaning that the breath is always connected, but you're just allowing that it becomes equal. Okay, the effort is the same for the inhale and the exhale. So we can begin. Find the place that's most comfortable for you. Position your hands as you feel. You can close the eyes and place the thumb over the right nostril. And we will begin inhaling through the left. Close the left nostril. Exhale through the right. Close the right nostril. Inhale through left. Exhale through right. 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 Keep the left hand. Inhale through right. Close the right nostril. Exhale through left. Close the left side. Inhale through right. Exhale through left. 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 And then keeping the eyes closed, just bring the right hand down. You can bring the hands together if you wish. Now just observe how you feel after the practice. And just observe the breath. There might be a sensation that you're barely breathing, which is fine. And just allow your own sense of pace and rhythm. And then if you wish, you can keep there, or softly, slowly open your eyes. So I hope that you found a moment of calm in these days during the practice, and sending much love, and speak soon. Thank you.